Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Nicholas Lau from Dallas, Texas. So today I want to talk about Easy1Up and the new program that my friend David has created to help you really launch that program into overdrive and back it up with other income streams. So for those of you who already know what Easy1Up is, I won't take too long to explain it to the people that don't. But essentially what Easy1Up is, it is an affiliate marketing platform that has multiple levels, and at each level, it basically has X amount of education to teach you different ways to make money online, teach you different ways to do internet marketing. There is a $25 position, 100, 250, 500, 1,000, 2,000. And they're named like Elevation, Elevation Elite, Vertex, Vertex Elite, Vertex Pro, Vertex Live. I think that's the order that they're in. So anyways, the point is that the way the compensation plan works, and I have another video that I'll link in here that has the whole compensation plan. The way it works is that it's called Easy1Up for a reason, because when you recruit somebody and they join the program under you, you get one sale from them that passes up, hence the name Easy1Up. The first sale you make will go to you, and the second sale you make will pass up, and every sale thereafter is yours on every level. So this passive thing happens at every level. So let's just say you come in at the $100 level, which is fairly common for people that are new with internet marketing. Very few people get in at the $25 level. The reason why is you have to ask yourself, are $25 commissions really going to change your life? Probably not. But $100 commissions can start to change your life, right? So a lot of people get in at $100. Another reason people get in is because it's a program that pays 100% commission. There's not a lot of programs out there that pay 100% commission, and it is a peer-to-peer processing, meaning you get to collect your own payments. You know, you don't have to. There is an option, especially if you're in the United States. There is an option where Easy1Up will take the payments for you and do the credit card processing. There's a 20% fee. That's why people choose to just collect the money themselves. Okay. But the way that David has set up this program with his new system is to turn it more into a direct mail program. We'll get into that later. So back to what I was saying about, somebody gets in at the $100 level, right? Okay, the first person that you bring in at that level, you get paid on that because the objective is for you to break even as soon as possible. The second sale you get will roll up more than likely to your sponsor if they're at that level or higher. Okay. The third sale and on at that $100 level all comes to you. Now, let's just say you have a really good month. Maybe you made $700, $800 in commissions, and you're like, well, I want to upgrade. So you upgrade and go into the $500 position. So you pay $500. Now, remember, when you upgrade, you pay the entire fee. It's not like I paid this much. Do I pay the difference? You don't pay the difference because they're two different products, right? So the product has its own price. So let's say you get in at the $500 level. Same thing. You bring somebody in at $500. The first one is yours, so you can break even. The second one will pass up. The third one and on is yours. Now, here is, the way that you can miss a sale altogether. You're at the $100 level, somebody comes in at like the 250 or the 500, and you're not at that level, then it'll just pass you up. Okay. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. But that's, you have to have some give and take. Okay. So that would maybe be the bad part. What's the good part? The good part is on every sale you make that you're qualified for, you make everything. You make 100% commissions. That's why Easy1Up's really cool. So it's not really a multi-level marketing company because it doesn't go down several generations. It's not like your normal MLM type of companies. It's more like you get paid to promote the program, like almost like a two-tier affiliate, right? So you're going to make sales, and when your people make sales, you're going to get paid too. So on that second sale. All right. So like I said, go through my other video that I'll link below. It'll explain the whole compensation plan. I have like chalkboard presentation and these little cartoons, and I kind of animate the whole process for you. So it'll be a lot easier to understand. So anyways, with that said, let's share the screen so you guys can see the Easy1Up system. Okay, there you go. All right, so now we are logged into Easy1Up. Okay, as you can see, I made $3,000. I have 23 active members under me. I have 193 unpaid. This is what I consider like a pot of gold, right? Because if I actually had the time and took time to reach out to these people and maybe got on a call with them or just sent them some information, maybe a YouTube video, I could probably get them to get active. Because remember, they can come in as low as $25 and try it out, right? So I look at this as people I need to start reaching out to because I could turn unpaids into paids, which will make this number go up, right? So just on 23 active members, I've made over $3,000, and honestly, I haven't even tried that hard up until recently. I really just started YouTube promoting in the last month or so, and otherwise I haven't promoted this on Facebook at all. I'd run some solo ads in the past, so I'll probably going to do that a little bit more. The reason I'm going to do that now is because of David's system. So if you saw my previous video on this program, David was my original internet marketing coach. He's the person that taught me email marketing, and it's because of him that I was able to quit my job and pursue all this full time. So anyways, so if you go to this nicholaslau.com/profits passport, it'll redirect to my affiliate link if you would like to join me in this program, and I hope you would. So here's the capture page. Attention, if you want to make money in the easiest possible way, who wants $2,000 cash payments delivered to your mailbox? So this is the thing I want to explain to you. With Easy1Up, you are allowed to collect your own payment, right? So if somebody joined you, whether they joined you at the $25 level or the $2,000 level, whatever level you're at, and you get them to want to join you and be a part of your team, you could just ask them to say, hey, can you mail me a cashier's check? Can you send me cash in the mail, right? The reason why you want to do that is because do you really want to pay all these processors fees? First of all, PayPal, they've shut a lot of people down that are in BizOp and those kind of businesses, right? So I would advise not to even use PayPal. But if you did, and you were able to collect the payments, still what they charge like a 4% fee. We know Stripe charges fees, Square charges fees. All of these companies charge fees. And while I understand they have to charge fees, another thing I want to be very clear about is I don't recommend taking credit card payments from people. Number one, they can do a chargeback, right? Number two, if they are paying with a credit card just to get into the program, what money are they going to have left to promote it, right? So sometimes people get carried away and they want to put the $2,000 position on their credit card, right? And now they're maxed out, right? They don't have any money to run traffic because some people get caught up in the hype, and I don't want you to get caught up in the hype. I want you to come in at a position that you're comfortable with. If you said that, hey, Nick, I have about $1,000 to dedicate to this business. Well, fine. Come in at the 500, come in at the 250, come in at the 100. Save some money for some marketing, save some money for a rainy day. Don't put everything into this and then realize I have no way to promote this, right? That's what you don't want to do. So I just wanted to be clear about that is don't get caught up in the hype and put yourself in a position where you can't even promote it. You wouldn't believe how many people buy products and then they have nothing to promote the product with. And I've done that myself. Even to this day, sometimes I'll make that mistake because sometimes you just get caught up in the moment and you're like, yeah, I want that product. I want to come in at the highest level. Then you're like, I didn't really need to do that. I learned my lesson in a different program where I started at the bottom instead of at the top, and I worked my way up with profits. So that was my way to convince myself that people can still start at a lower level and work their way up. I think there's a misunderstanding that you're handicapping yourself if you don't start at the highest position possible. Yes, it's possible that you'll get passed up on a sale. You might not be positioned correctly, but would you rather have that money in the bank that you can use to market and use for an emergency, or would you rather put all the money in here? So you put the $2,000 in, you're positioned all well, but you have no money to market. So who's going to join you so you can make your $2,000 back? Am I starting to make sense here? I'm just trying to help you guys out because I want you guys to succeed, especially if you're on my team. I don't want you to put yourself in a position where you can't do the business because there's no money for marketing, right? So, and don't get me wrong, there are free ways to market, but when you do free marketing, that takes time out of your day. It takes a lot of manual labor. So if you're somebody that has a full-time job, you're really busy, you have kids and stuff, you have to ask yourself, do I have the time to sit here and do word of mouth and free traffic methods, or do I need to send some traffic to the capture page and build a list and, get people through the funnel? So those are the questions you have to ask yourself. So anyways, so when you go over here, let me just put in my yahoo.com, right? So after you get to this page, so you'll get a page just like this to promote. And then just give it a few seconds and then it should redirect. There we go. And then you should see a video with David here, okay? And then he kind of introduces himself and tells you about the program. Like I said, this is the man that's directly responsible for me being able to be a full-time online marketer. Before I met him, all I would do is waste money online. Never made any money. I tried really hard. I learned a lot of stuff, but he was the one that taught me the value of having a coach. So a lot of people don't like to have coaches because they don't want to spend that much money on one thing. Trust me, if you pick the right coach, and this is my thing, that if you basically have to interview your coach. It's almost like a job interview. It's like, is this person worthy of me investing my money in? So you get on a one-on-one call with them. If somebody is serious about coaching you, they should be willing to get on a one-on-one Skype call face-to-face. And that's what David did with me. So this was, 5 years ago. We got on a call and it was his idea. I didn't have to talk him into it. I was trying to do the chat on Facebook and he didn't want that. He wanted to actually get on face-to-face. And when we got on face-to-face, we actually got to talk to each other and get to know each other a little bit better. And I just had this feeling. For the first time in my life, I had a feeling that I think this guy might be able to take me where I want to go. 7 months later, as top 10 in the world in solo ads. Once my name had reached that point, I never looked back after that. So that was 2014 when I met David. April of 2015 is when I quit my job. So this April will be 5 years since I've been home, all because of this guy. And honestly, if I'd listened to him more, I'd probably have more money in my bank account, but I'm very stubborn. And sometimes I go off and do my own thing and then find myself gravitating back towards him. So like I said, he's one of the greatest people online to learn from, especially email marketing, sales copy, how to build these intricate funnels. You'll learn so much from him. So let me just play a little bit of this just so you can hear it.
This is David again, and I want to first of all thank you for taking time out of your busy day to check out this system. I am very, very excited to share this with you because literally within just one income stream of this system, not to mention all the other ones, but with one income stream alone, as soon as I got involved, within my first 4 days, I was able to produce $1,525. The same income stream within my first 9 days.
Okay, so the other day he actually messaged me. He's like, "Have you started promoting this yet?" He's like, "I'm like, not as strong as I want to." I said, "Why?" He's like, "Dude, I made $2,700 today." So I was like, "Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start promoting this." And like he said, a lot of these sales have actually come from cold traffic. People might have this misconception that, oh, well, he already has a list. People already know who he is, so it's easy for him to make sales. No, I promise you, because I'm one of David's media buyers. So sometimes, I'll do the traffic buys for him. He is actively buying from solo ad people all the time. So for people that say that solo ads are dead, they don't convert, no, it's just a matter of you having to buy from the right people, right? And that's a matter of testing. You buy small orders, you test, you get good results, you scale up and you buy more. You go on places like Udemy, and like I said, if you join this program, you'll be able to join Udemy through my link as well. When you join Udemy, you get to look at the people, the sellers, you get to look at their feedback, see how many products or how many sales they've had lately, okay? So how many positive reviews, people that have bought traffic from them, what do they have to say? How many of them got sales? So you take all that into consideration that, hey, this person has sold like, several solo ads this month, and all the people left positive reviews, and almost half of those people have said that they've received a sale. Those are the things you want to look for. Those are the things that David will be teaching as well. All right, so everything is, there's a whole sales here. Other people that I've worked with in the past and David has worked with that have used this system, you'll find their testimonials as well. And like a lot of these people, when David had another program last year, that was their first introduction to David. They'd never got one-on-one coaching for him. This was a system that they saw that was doing really well, and they jumped on. And these people all made money. These are people that did not get personally coached from him. Rodney did, though. Rodney got personally coached from David, just like I did. But a lot of these people did not. Josh Elder, he's actually one of my other coaches. He teaches me YouTube marketing. So if you want to know about that, you can just hit me up as well. But a lot of these people, Ontarian, one of my very, very good friends, he crushed it with David. I mean, when him and David met, it was like a match made in heaven because he just understood David was teaching. So, and this is Igor. Igor was actually David's coach, and then David was my coach. So a lot of amazing testimonials from a lot of amazing people that are on this page. It just goes on and on. And these are actual real results. They're real verified results. Some of these people worked directly with me when they bought traffic and they got awesome, awesome results. So, yep, just kind of scrolling through. Okay, this is actually a good story. So this lady, she worked directly with me. She is actually legally blind. So when she's on the computer, she's using one of those softwares that kind of tells you points and kick. She was able to listen to David's videos and put the funnel together herself. So anybody that has excuses that this doesn't work or whatever, you're just full of crap because this lady is blind. And I had one phone conversation with her and I helped her do a few things and she took it upon herself. So just a really, really amazing story about, people that don't take, there's no excuses in their life. They're going to make it happen no matter what. So I just wanted to bring that story up because I was just really happy for her when she made her first $500 sale. And like I said, the list just goes on. So once you get to the bottom, I mean, if you're done reading all the testimonials, you just click continue. It'll take you to the next page where you will get started. Okay. This is a 1-hour webinar. Like I said, if you have speed controls, you can turn up the speed. I would say not to. This is what I would say. And this is like a tip that I gave in another video. When you have to sit down for a long period of time, after about 20 minutes, just pause the video, stand up, take a break, go get some coffee or something. I think people have this problem with information overload. They're trying to get through things too quickly. They don't consume all the information because it's like there's just so much things coming at us at one time. But I promise you that David's webinars are some of the best you'll ever watch. So if you have to watch it in pieces, go ahead, just pause it, step away, come back later. Just, mark down where you left. And then when you come back, if the page resets, just move it back to where you were, okay? So that's one piece of advice that I want to tell you. And just in general, when you're working, try to work in 20, 30-minute segments, get up, move around. Sometimes I will literally move around. I will be on this desk and then, I don't know, can you see the other desk behind me? I will switch to that desk and a different chair. So the reason I do that is because it is better for your brain. It'll refresh your creative juices if you move around a little bit. So, when the weather's good, take a chair, go outside, stuff. So anyways, those are just some tips I'm throwing in here while I'm showing you this because it's on my mind. I think it's important for you guys to know these little things because for somebody that works from home full time, these are the things that I go through in my day. So I just want to kind of share those things with you so you kind of have an idea of what I do. So you create your account at this point and then you go to the next page. I'm not going to create another account. But first of all, it's going to ask you to sign up for Easy1Up. If you already have an Easy1Up account, no problem. You just plug in those credentials, right? Then you go to David's other program. Well, first of all, Easy1Up is not David's program, but it's the anchor program for this. The next program is FunnelX Advanced. That is David's program. That is what we call a pay per lead program, okay? The way that is set up is that, first of all, it's free. It's free to sign up. And for every desktop or laptop subscriber that registers for FunnelX, if they register for FunnelX Advanced with a desktop or laptop computer, and they're from one of the tier 1 countries, which is the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. If they're from one of those 5 countries, desktop or laptop computer, David will pay you $1 for that lead. You get to keep the lead also, but David is going to share that with you. He is well, that's the whole point of a pay per lead program. He is paying you for your leads. 10,000 steps. And that's weird because I'm sitting down. So maybe all of this is actually triggering steps, but I will take it. So that's how the pay per lead program works. And after, there's other products within the pay per lead program. There's I think there's like a $197 program and a $497 and a $1997. Don't quote me on that, but those are roughly 3 things. Those programs have different trainings in there. They have different bonuses. Like the leader bonus is one of the best bonuses because what the leader bonus does is it puts you in a separate group with David where you get more one-on-one attention. There's like barely 100 people in that group as opposed to the other group that has like 8,000 people. So that's one of the benefits to being a leader. Also, when there's something new that comes out, David gives it to the leaders first. If there's any beta testing to do, David asks the leaders first. Anytime that there's going to be any sort of event in the future, David is going to give that to the leaders first. So just wanted to explain that. The next product after FunnelX Advanced is ROI Panel. It is another product that David created. It is a click tracker. So when you have a link, if you just give a link to a vendor, you're really not going to know what happened. You have to go off their statistics, right? But with ROI Panel, you get to put your link in ROI Panel. It'll generate another link to give to your vendor. Now, what the vendor is going to do when he sends traffic to that link, you'll be able to track it on your end. You'll be able to track what time the click came in, what country it came, what IP address, what device, if it was mobile, desktop, iPad, or Apple, Android. It'll tell you all that information. It'll tell you your opt-in rate, how many people clicked on the link, how many people opt in, what is your conversion rate. It gives you the ability to split test. Let's say you have two different pages that you're promoting, and you're like, well, I like page A and I like page B. Well, great. Let's do both of them at the same time. When the traffic comes in, it'll split them between the two pages. Then you can see which one's converting better. That way you know which one to kill and which one to scale. All right, so that's what ROI Panel does. And unlike other companies out there that charge a monthly fee, with David it's just a one-time fee. Plus you can resell it and make a 50% profit. That way, if you sell it 2 times, you've made your money back, and it's all gravy from there, right? So at the bottom level on ROI Panel also has 3 positions like FunnelX Advanced. The first one is 3,000 clicks, the second one is 15, and I think the third one is 65,000. And that means that's how many clicks you can run through your system in a month. After you get to that threshold, then it turns off. So you want to make sure that you get the level that is best for you. But like I said, it's a great investment because after you sell it twice, it's basically free for the rest of your life. And the other program, which I'm still learning about, is OPM Wealth. So that's a really high ticket program that's on the back end. I think over there you can make commissions from like $2,000 to $16,000. You go through a couple of videos and then it'll ask you to book a phone call with one of their coaches to see if it's a good fit for you. And, over there you can make a decision if it's something you can do or not. If you can't, then you can't. But if you can, then, you're lining yourself up to make some extra commissions on the back end. So there's a high ticket product on the front end, well, up to $2,000. And then there's a higher ticket product on the back end. The whole point of this is to turn this into a direct mail marketing concept, right? So what I'm going to do to promote this, I'm actually going to send out some flyers. I'm going to send out some postcards. I'm going to split test some things here soon, because I want people to be able to pay me in the mail, right? I want to be able to go to my post office like I'm already doing now and being able to pick up cash payments, right? So just think about it. Every time you go to your mailbox, you get bills, right? Your bills come every month because they're recurring. Wouldn't it be nice to have payments that come into your mail every month too? I mean, I think it's a fair balance. If I get bills every month, I want money every month to cover those bills and then some. So, when you get involved in this program, I'm going to add you to my group where I teach a lot of other direct mail concepts and strategies, list building, how to create funnels, how to do follow-ups. All of that is included. So that is one of my big bonuses, is that you get to essentially work one-on-one with me. And it doesn't cost you anything extra. It's not like a coaching fee. Because you're a part of this program, you have access to me, all of my years of knowledge, everything that David has taught me. Not everything that David knows, because he knows a lot more than me, but everything that he has taught me, you will also get to know those things as well. So that is pretty much all I've got for you guys today. I really hope that you give this a chance. Like I said, you can come in at different levels. So let's go to, there's the elevation level. See, when it says unlocked, that means that's the products you have. So I'm in Vertex Live, which is the $2,000 level. So I have access to all of the products. But let's just go to the basic level, elevation, right? So here's some products that they have. First of all, they want to start you with mindset, leadership. They want to build those foundational skills first before they start teaching you technical things. I think that's actually really important. At first, I didn't understand that. It's like, let's just get to how to make money. But if you don't have the proper mindset, you're not going to make money anyway, so it doesn't matter. The next level, it talks about more about, empowerment and a stress-free lifestyle. Or no, did I click that, or is that the same one? Let's see. Oops, my products. There we go. Yeah, maybe that was it. Okay. So we go to the Vertex level. Here we go. Zero cost traffic, evergreen internet products, Facebook ad domination. So like I said, a lot of cool trainings in here, and they're updating their products as we speak. So put some new things that are trending. YouTube authorities in there, niche authority, high ticket authority. So like I said, every level will teach you something new. That's why, like, if you're in a position, it makes sense to come in at the top if you can afford it, because you get all of that training. You can use that training to create different modules to give away as bonuses for people joining your team. So like I said, there's a lot of things I can teach you. It's too much to put into one video here. So like I said, I hope you give this a chance. I think you will do really, really well with it, especially when you're dealing with people like myself that have been taught by the creator of the program, which is the Profits Passport. And I'll be able to help you out as much as I can to ensure your success in this. As long as you listen, as long as you stay consistent and disciplined, it's going to happen for you. That's how it happened for me. I had to get really consistent and stay very disciplined until I started making sales regularly. And it was just like David said, it didn't start off easy. It was very hard when it started off, but he told me to just persevere and stick to it. I did. And like I said, 7 months later, everything changed in my life for the better. And I was able to quit my job. So I'm here to say that if I can do it, you can do it. Trust me, there's people out there that are a heck of a lot smarter than me, a heck of a lot more determined than me. But, like I said, you have to want it. You have to believe in it. A lot of people that have really nice jobs and stuff, they don't believe in internet marketing. They don't believe that that's a way to make money online. They don't believe it's stable and all that. And some of that might be true. But the fact is that it works, and I'm proof that it works. And I'm proof that if you apply yourself and do what I did, it will work for you too. All right. Well, this is Nicholas Lau from Dallas, Texas. All my information will be below. Please like this video, comment, share. I would really, really appreciate it. And if you have any questions, just leave a comment below. I will get back to you. You can also reach out to me on Facebook, Skype, and email. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.